the reaction is one of stunned shock, obviously, and the understanding of how utterly irrelevant football is suddenly. You know, we're all here in the packed media room waiting for a Premiership football match, and there are famous Welsh players here and doing media work, and famous Welsh figures. Many of them have been speaking to Gary in the last few weeks. There are journalists who work regularly with him, and it's just the most stunning, sad news that I can remember in circumstances like this, receiving in circumstances like this. And I think it's I'm pretty certain they will go ahead with the match in the sense that they've got a crowd gathering, and there'd be implications if they didn't. But at the moment, I don't think anyone is interested in the result of kicking a ball about.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a huge impact on the managerial side of things in Wales, didn't he, in recent years?
Well, he was always. First of all, the thing to say about a player was that he's sort of remembered for his longevity, which is a bit unfair because he was a very good player and very gifted, and made a bright start in management. And football in Wales always has to play second fiddle to rugby, and when they have good periods of the football, when football has good periods, there's a sort of groundswell of support, but it ebbs away, and they often play football in front of half-empty stadiums. But under Gary Speed, the national team have suddenly got a feel-good factor with Bellamy and Bale playing off Steve Morrison. And even as I say this, Stu, it seems so stupid and irrelevant to be talking about formations in a football match when a young man has died in what we're beginning to hear are very distressing circumstances.
Absolutely.
So, I'm not going to speculate about anything, but people here, I've got to tell you, I can see Kevin Ratcliffe, the former Welsh captain, just standing in a corner on his own, shaking his head, and I'm not going to undignify this moment by being prurient about it. I just say to you, here in Wales, at a football ground, people are just bereft and stunned.